First off, man, I want to apologize for everybody who was expecting me to go live tonight. I know, but I thought that to be honest with you, I didn't really feel like going live tonight, so I just decided that yeah, we're gonna do your normal standard SmackDown review. Now, overall, man, tonight I thought SmackDown for March 18th, 2022. This was a pretty solid show. It wasn't a bad show, but it wasn't like a great episode in my opinion. Really crazy segment and to kick off the night because we had Brock Lesnar, well, the tribal chief, the head of the table, coming out with a brand new T-shirt, God Mode. Okay T-shirt, it's an okay T-shirt. But anyways, man, Roman, talks about how like Brock's here tonight. I'm ready for Brock to come out here because tonight, just like I did at MSG, I'm gonna make him bleed, son. But then Heyman's like, well, Lesnar's plane ran into some bad weather in Saskatchewan, whatever that thing, city, state is pronounced. Sorry if I mispronounced it, I really am. But basically said at first it seemed like Brock wasn't coming tonight, but then Paul Heyman went on to be like, "Oh yeah, he's here now. So he was able to get through the weather and he's here now. So Roman's like, I thought you said that he wasn't gonna be here. So he's getting in Paul's like, I don't, my tribal chief, I don't know. poor Paul. Poor Paul. He's just filling in the info. Um, but yeah, man, the bloodlines, like, they walk into their black SUV and then boom, Brock comes out of nowhere, man, with the forklift. Freaking Heyman screaming like crazy. Brock pretty much destroys the SUV, and then Brock and not Roman and the Usos get in the pickup truck, and they're trying to drive, but Brock rips the freaking door open, and yeah, basically Brock heads out to the ring. It's like, Roman, I'm coming for your boy, and I'm coming for you 2 weeks at WrestleMania. Really, like, that was a dope way to start the show. I thought this was the best thing of the show tonight, man. Like, Roman and Brock, those two, man, holy crap. Someone's getting beheaded at Mania. Excuse my language, but I know that sounds pretty crazy, but it's true with the way this feud's heating up. All right, man. So next up, we had a tag team match play between Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs versus Los Luthores. Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs get the win. This is pretty much predictable. It was a solid match. This was, I guess you could say, Rick Boogs and Shinsuke Nakamura's tune-up match before their little big matchup with the Usos come WrestleMania time. Um, yeah, this is pretty solid, man. Rick Boogs and Shinsuke get the win, like they should. All right, now this was to make up for last week's six-man tag that was supposed to happen last week, but now it's this week. Drew McIntyre and the Viking Raiders versus Happy Corbin, Jinder Mahal, and Shanky. And this is another solid match, man. In the end, Drew hit Shanky with the Claymore kick. Drew McIntyre and the Viking Raiders get the win. So, pretty good win for Drew and the Viking Raiders, man. Standing tall, the baby faces. And, of course, Drew is coming to Claymore kick the head off of Happy Corbin at WrestleMania. Now we get Shinsuke Nakamura, man, in the back, and not Shinsuke, but Sami Zayn, excuse me, Sami Zayn, back there. He's like, Johnny, you have made my life a living hell. So what I'm gonna do, it's gonna be you and me at WrestleMania in an anything goes match. So yeah, and we all know how crazy Johnny Knoxville can get. So this match is about to be even getting more interesting. And I must say, I think Sami Zayn and Johnny Knoxville have done a really good job with this celebrity build-up match at WrestleMania. I'm really looking forward to it. All right, next we had another tag team match player. We had Sasha Banks and Naomi taking on from Monday Night Raw. This was pretty cool. Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. And these four women, this was a pretty good match. You had Carmella and Vega by ringside, but then the match doesn't end like we thought it would because it ends with a no contest because Natalya and Baszler come out, and might as well say this right here, right now, because now they're added to the match. You don't really need Natalya and Baszler part of this match. It really seems like they're just trying to get all the women's tag teams that they have, and Natalya and Baszler's kind of a pointless tag team, kind of like Natalya and Tamina was last year. It's like they're just trying to get Baszler and Natalya on the show. So yeah, that's just me. But pretty good tag team match until the no contest. All right, next, man, you had Pat McAfee coming out, he's like, man, coming to WWE, it changed my life, seeing the world, seeing the professional wrestling. Yes, he mentioned professional wrestling. And, like, I'm going to beat down Austin Theory. And Austin Theory's like, man, like, boy, I want an apology. And Pat McAfee's like, all right, man, I apologize for you being this. Pat just went in on Austin Theory in this segment, man. Really good promo from Pat McAfee, man. This is another match I think could be really good at Mania as well. All right, next, man, we had Kofi Kingston versus Richholland, man. Kofi Kingston, man, trying to do his best, man, to get his revenge after what they did to his boy Big E. But Richholland gets the win, man, in what was a solid matchup between the two men. And then we get the big challenge, the Charlotte challenge. I mean, it was all right. They're building up Charlotte and Ronda Rousey for Mania, so yeah. But anyways, man, this was the SmackDown review. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling, and so yeah.